Assalamualaikum and selamat sejahtera everyone. Welcome to the How To series. In this video, we are going to look at experiment magnetic field. The objective of the experiment is to determine the value of horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field. Now, I'm going to give you the overview of the whole procedure. After the apparatus is set up, set the rheostat to the maximum value and switch on the circuit. You are going to record the readings of emitter I and the angle of deflection θ1 pointed by the compass needle in table 4.1. Reduce the resistance of rheostat to increase the current I and hence the corresponding value of θ1. And you need to adjust the rheostat to obtain at least 7 values of current and resultant angle of the compass needle. The deflection angle should not be more than 80 degree. Next, you got to change the polarity of the power supply and record I and angle θ2 pointed by the compass needle in the same table. Lastly, you need to measure the diameter of the coil to complete all the measurement. Look at here. From the equation, your y-axis is going to be tan theta and the x-axis is current. Your graph is going to resemble something like this. You are going to have a straight line graph. Earth magnetic field BE value can be obtained from the gradient of the graph. Coming to the table section of the experiment, make sure you record the uncertainties of your measurement in the measurement column. Label each column with its symbols and units. For a value that are too small or too big, write them in the standard form and don't forget, write the exponential power at the very top of the column. Now, we are going to introduce you the apparatus and the experimental setup for you.
Now, we are going to introduce the apparatus and the experimental setup for you. This is a direct current ammeter, a rheostat, a switch, a power supply, a set of coil box with different number of turns, and finally, a compass to detect the presence of Earth magnetic field. Turn the dial as shown in the video. Adjust the compass to the North Pole. Make sure the plane of the coil and the compass are aligned. Then, place the compass inside the coil. Measure the internal diameter of the coil by using a meter rule. Now, connect positive terminal of the power supply to the switch. Then connect the switch to the variable resistor. Then, the variable resistor to the coil box. Then, from the coil box to the ammeter. Finally, from ammeter back to the power supply. By adjusting the rheostat, read the angle of deflection and the current. Get 6 sets of reading. Repeat the steps by changing the polarity on the coil box.
The experiment demonstrates how the angles varies with the value of current. The experiment is used to determine the horizontal value of the Earth magnetic field. The experimental value may be different from the theoretical value due to the error of the experiment. Ensure that all the wire connections are connected properly before switching on the power supply. I hope it helps with the experiment. Should you have any inquiries, consult with your practical lecturer. Thank you.